going on, everyone? It is the month of September, and yeah, we're doing another haul today. It's my September haul, everything I picked up, everything that got sent to me. So many fascinating things I actually picked up this month, some really cool things. I actually went to Disneyland this month, so I have some cool things to show from that. Some pre-orders finally came in, some new devices that I'm going to be using for some editing things, for interviews, all sorts of things on this video. And again, if you're new here, this is one of my most laid-back videos where I just talk about film, where I talk about geeky content, and in general, I just discuss with you guys in kind of a more chilled back manner where I'm just relaxing, not really doing much, because it's my end of September. We're heading into October now, and the best thing also about this is if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, because just like this video where I'm going to be talking a bunch of geeky content, I do this on a daily basis here, kind of coming into one of my most relaxed back videos, so do look forward to that. And plus, I will be having an early movie review for Joker this Tuesday night. I mean, working all night to get you guys that review once I see the film, so do look forward to that, guys. Make sure again to hit that like and subscribe button. Do look forward to also hitting up all my social media links, because I will be posting some cool pictures from where I see Joker, because I actually got the suit. And speaking of one of my hauls and kind of segueing right into there, I actually have the mask that he wears in the movie on the train station that you see. So I'm excited to have this and the actual suit that he wears in the movie. It took me like almost a full day to kind of just drive around, find the cheapest options to get all these, but I did find them. This is one of my coolest things I actually found, and now it just kind of sits above my bed. So anyone who comes in to kind of like lay down with me while I'm sleeping, maybe a girl comes over, if that ever really does happen, maybe she'll look up and be like, "Oh shit!" She'll be scared. And I actually do have some other cool things that I finally put up. I finally put up my Spider-Man Mysterio poster, which I'm going to be showing right now as the editing process. And as I went to Disneyland, I do have some cool things to show from there. And one of the cool things I actually got was a Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas, who actually sits above my desk watching me as I edit and watch movies and do trailer reactions. So showing all those little clips right now. But also going into what else I picked up, I also picked up a scary teddy bear from the Haunted Mansion holiday part of Disneyland. Now this is one of the exclusives for this year there. I actually have a miniature version of him, but this is actually a full life-size version. I had to pick this up, though, because I love this character from there, and it's really classic. I also now just need that little scary ducky from the movie, too. And we're kind of getting into those Halloween vibes and Christmas vibes. Also, when I was there, I got some cool, scary Oogie Boogie dice, because it was like Oogie Boogie-themed everything. Now, these dice came from, you can only get them from an alcoholic drink. It was like $25. Was it worth it? No, but I got some cool dice with it. And the drink was cool. It had, like, gummy worms in it and whatnot. But I finished it in, like, 1 minute. And then, like, I wasn't even drunk. Like, what the hell? One of the other cool things I actually picked up was I went to Star Wars Land. Which, Star Wars Land was pretty cool. Not all the rides are built yet in there. There's still one Rise of Resistance that's coming out, and I think in January in California. And I'm looking forward to that, because the Millennium Falcon ride was cool. It was really cool. It was exciting. It was fun. But I wouldn't wait more than 20 minutes for that one. And also, even speaking of Star Wars Land, it was very cool attention to detail, but it was very expensive. I didn't get to go in the cantina, sadly enough. And sadly, I really wanted to go in there. But I did get a Jedi Holocron, which is actually really cool. As you turn it and turn it on, I'm sure some of you guys have actually seen this in my background. But as you can see right here, it's red. And I wonder why it is red. I actually have a Kyber crystal in here. Let's pull this thing out, and you can see that it's now blue, and my Kyber crystal is red. So if I were to buy one of the lightsabers, which I actually plan on doing when I go back, it's like $200. But I'm gonna end up getting one of these and putting it in there, because you know, it's weird. I'm more Sith oriented, but for me, I just had to go with the Jedi one, because I think it looks a little bit cooler than the Sith ones. Well, we'll check that out. The last thing I also picked up there, where I actually picked up one other thing, I'm just too lazy to go grab. It's in my car. It's actually Han Solo's dice. It was pretty cool. But I actually picked up this little Groot, who actually, you can slide this little pad underneath your shoulder right here, and he'll just sit there. He'll just sit there, like this. Woo! Maybe I should have you for the rest of the video. Or maybe this will be a little bit too uncomfortable. But I thought this was cool. I saw everyone walking around with one on their shoulder. I'm like, I want one. Also, some other things I picked up in the month of September was I actually ordered this iRig Mic HD2. Now, the reason I got this is because when I do interviews with celebrities, directors, writers, I always have issues with the microphone I'm currently using. Now, this one is handheld. I can interview back and forth. And I actually have a segment that I want to start doing on my YouTube channel either later this year or early next year. And I don't want to spoil that yet, but I'm going to have some maybe sponsors when it comes down to going to a theater. So that'll be a little bit of fun. I have some fun plans to do with this one. Plus, it's easier to travel with instead of been taking a lot of my stuff, my little mic. This is going to be a lot more fun to do reviews on the road, especially when I'm going to some film festivals. Scottsdale International Film Festival I'll be going to. I'm also going to be planning on going to AFI. Maybe, fingers crossed on that one. I know for sure I'm really wanting to see Quinn and Slim there, but that's one of the reasons I picked that one up. It's a little bit more. And of course, as a giant Nintendo fan, I had to pick up some of the new Amiibos this month. Now, I got Snake because, in general, as you can see, I love collecting Amiibos up on that wall. I love Super Smash Brothers, so I have to pick up all these Amiibos. I got Snake, I got Squirtle, and of course, I have Ivysaur, and I just love all these ones. I really like the Snake one, though. The Snake, Metal Gear Solid's like one of my favorite gaming franchises of all time, so Snake was like an automatic. I saw that, I must pre-order it. I must buy it, and we must get it. And also, speaking of Nintendo games, I also picked up The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Now, I have not started this game yet. My life has been preoccupied with Borderlands 3 constantly. Now, you're probably wondering, where's Borderlands 3? I don't have a physical. I actually went digital for that and Gears 5 just because it's more convenient and I didn't have to wait to come home at 10 o'clock, put in the disc, wait 3 hours for it to download. No, I could finally just come home and play. And, but Link's Awakening, I really like Nintendo. I kind of just like having more, I don't know, I'm more of a physical person, so I kind of wish I would have gotten Borderlands 3 and Gears 5 physical. I know I will get Gears 5 because Gears 5 is my favorite game franchise, so I do have those two games. I've been playing the hell out of them, so I haven't played this one yet, but I've heard very many good things about it. I've never played the original, so I'm looking forward to it. Now, you guys have been wondering, where's the movies? What movies did I pick up? So let's look at those. I got sent in the mail Aladdin. This is from Disney. I got sent from Disney Fingerpaint Films. If you guys are located in Arizona, make sure to go like Fingerpaint Films on Facebook and Twitter and all those, because they do give out early advanced movie screens, and also so does my website, Sandwich on Films. Make sure to go check them out. The website I'm a part of, we do early movie reviews, and in general also give out early passes, and one of those we're giving out is Joker. I don't know if there's any more up right now, but do go check that out. But yeah, I did get sent Aladdin. I really liked Aladdin. I had a lot of fun with it. This is probably one of my favorite Disney live-action films. I think it did exactly what a Disney live-action film should, and in general, I think it was fun. It was fun, and I think Will Smith really did a lot with this role. I think Naomi Scott was fantastic, and Mene Masu as Aladdin was perfect. It's a lot of fun. Like, you can't really complain too much about it. I think it's 10 times better than Lion King. I'll probably be in the minority on that one. Next one I picked up is the Simpsons movie. Now, I've been actually looking for this on Blu-ray. I just haven't wanted to order it from Amazon. I like going hunting. I walked into Zia Records, looked for it, and found it. I love the Simpsons movie. It's so fun, and in general, I think this is kind of the last bit of when the Simpsons were like the best of its peak. I'm actually looking forward to the Disney streaming service of actually being able to just put it on the background, kind of just have the Simpsons play, because I really enjoy them. Next one I have is Sucker Punch. Now, I got the Sucker Punch Steelbook. It was like $6 or something. Here's the thing with Sucker Punch. I am probably in the widest minority on this, but I think it's visually such a cool film to put on the background. And in general, I actually kind of dig some parts of it. Yeah, the story's pretty not the best, but Zack Snyder, I think, did a good job with the visual flair for this, just like he does with every film. So I wanted to pick this one up. It was cheap. I like the visuals, and it's a good film to put on the background. Now, this film, I don't remember if I showed last month or if I got it this month. I'm going to be flat out honest if I don't remember which one. But I did get Booksmart. Maybe I just want to talk about Booksmart a little bit more. This is a fantastic film that you probably missed out, and you guys should definitely check out. Next one we have is Disturbia. This stars Shia LaBeouf. I'm kind of been on a little Shia LaBeouf kick because of Peanut Butter Falcon, which if you guys haven't seen, go check that out. It's still in theaters and it's coming out on home video, I think, in November. But Disturbia, it's one of the first films that I think it was after the Even Stevens renaissance of him, kind of going into the more mature route, I guess you would say. But I think this film's fun. I haven't seen it in years, so I'm looking forward to revisiting it. Next one I have is The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Now, I actually have not seen this version of it, David Fincher and Daniel Craig's version, but I've seen some of the original versions, so I'm looking forward to this one. I saw Girl in a Spiderweb last year, which was directed by Fede Alvarez, which I did not like at all. But I have to think that Fede Alvarez kind of did that as a more, hey, I'll do this one for you, you do me a solid for my next one. Hopefully. Next one I have, these are actually all the cool ones I picked up, some of my favorites. So I'm obsessed with Pixar, and they came out with new steelbooks, and here is the Finding Nemo steelbook. Look at this gorgeous thing. I know I'm still missing 3 of them. I'm missing Finding Dory, Cars 1, and Cars 2. I do plan on actually picking those ones up eventually, and I do hope that they actually come out with Up, Monsters Inc., Monsters University, and actually a Toy Story 4 one in this frame. I know Toy Story 4 is getting a steelbook, but I'm kind of weirded out that they just didn't do it like this, because all the other ones, even the other Toy Story ones, are like this. But I do like the Finding Nemo one. It's beautiful. Next one I picked up is Inside Out, which is actually one of my favorite Pixar films ever. I think this film is jaw-droppingly brilliant, and if you don't think so, I think you're flipping crazy. Next one I have is The Good Dinosaur, one of the most visually appealing films from Pixar, and honestly blew me away on that part. Story-wise, it's fine. It's an adorable little film that you can totally enjoy. Next one I got was Brave. Now, I picked up Brave because I'm just a little bit OCD. I'm not owning all the Pixar films, and this is one of the ones I actually didn't own yet. Same with Good Dinosaur, I didn't own it yet. So this was a perfect time to upgrade to the 4K, and I actually do like the Steelbook for it. I think Brave's an adorable film. I actually don't think Pixar has done necessarily a very bad film. I think they've done okay films, but I'm still a little bit OCD on that. And my favorite one I picked up, though, was Ratatouille. It's easily the most underrated Pixar film when people talk about what the best Pixar films are. And now, while I love Toy Story, I think between Inside Out and this one, and even Coco you can put in there, I absolutely adore Ratatouille, and if you have never seen Ratatouille for some reason, do check it out, because this is seriously one of the best Pixar films ever created. Next one I have is The King of Comedy. Joker and The Irishman coming out later this year. I'm kind of versing back into Scorsese, kind of having a little bit of Scorsese renaissance and kind of a little bit of a marathon. Now, King of Comedy, I'd only seen parts of it, but this is my first time actually rewatching it and kind of diving into it. It is one of the most uncomfortable, one of the most cringy films that I've ever seen, but it's also so great because of De Niro's performance, because of Jerry Lewis' performance, because of Scorsese's direction. It is fascinating and fantastic. If you have never seen King of Comedy, do check it out. I actually know it's free on Amazon Prime right now, but I think it was like $8 to just buy the Blu-ray on Amazon, so go check that one out. I also am watching a Taxi Driver right now, which I really like. And you guys want to know all my thoughts on these, even though I don't post movie reviews about them, maybe sometimes I don't talk about them on my Blu-ray haul. Again, go hit up all my social media links, especially Letterboxd and Twitter. Those are kind of the two that I really post a lot of stuff in. Instagram's kind of more for the fun stuff that I kind of post on just my daily lives. And of course, that Facebook page, I do just kind of reminders on certain pages and share little funny memes. Next one we have, though, is I didn't even know there was a Steelbook coming out, but I went for the Pixar ones, and I walked in and found a Casino Steelbook. What the hell? There's a Casino Steelbook. Casino is another Scorsese film. It's brilliant. It's really kind of comes between this or Goodfellas. I remember my dad showed me this when I was very, very young. Probably shouldn't have watched it. And it kind of versed me into filmmaking, which is like why I think Scorsese is my favorite director right now. Like him and Tarantino kind of go back and forth on who's my favorite. But when it comes growing up wise, I loved Scorsese ever since I was like probably 8. And maybe even younger than that. I just always appreciated his filmmaking style and everything that he's ever done. And really, I cannot wait to dive back into Casino. I think this is actually the 4K version. It is the 4K version. But the Steelbook was fantastic. It was like only $20, and it was a must-buy, especially for Scorsese fans. Now, this next thing, if you follow me on social media, you probably saw me have this a couple weeks ago. But there's something inside of it that I put in there that I wanted to show you guys. Now, if you guys have seen John Wick Chapter 3, you probably remember this book. And spoiler alert, John Wick kills someone with this book. But I got some cool things from it. And again, thank you to Lionsgate and Finger Bang Film for this. It's really cool. But what's inside the book? Oh, it's a little safe. Now, we're going to go through it and see what's in the safe, because I did put something in here that I think is really cool, which is the John Wick Chapter 3 Steelbook. Now, I actually know there was 2 of these Steelbooks, one I think at Target or Walmart, and one at Best Buy. Now, I preferred the Best Buy one. I think it was a little bit cooler. Plus, the Best Buy one actually came with something inside that actually came the week before that came with the digital copy, which is a mini Steelbook. But the coolest thing about this mini Steelbook, actually, is it comes with a Continental card, and on the back, it actually has the digital code. Now, I've already used the digital code, so I don't care if you try to use it. The Continental, though, it was awesome. I really like this little card, and honestly, I paid $5 more for this, but maybe I shouldn't have. But it was cool. I wanted it really badly, and I think it kind of goes with my aesthetic of this whole John Wick box, which I'll actually show you. And again, I got this back when, like, in May, when the movie actually came out, but I still want to show you guys what's inside of it. So I actually have a coin. I have a note that says, it's from the Continental. It says, Mr. Wick is expecting you on May 17th, TikTok. And it also has some keys for this, plus a little bit of a Continental paper. And I know there is a pencil in here, which John Wick, if you watch John Wick Chapter 2, you definitely know that he knows how to use an actual pencil. Not for writing, kids, for something else. But yeah, I really like this. This is like one of the coolest things I've ever been sent. I also got sent like a Roma book last year. So sometimes I get some pretty cool things in the mail, and this is definitely one of those. The next thing I also got sent in the mail was something I forgot to pre-order, which is the Scooby-Doo Where Are You? The Complete Series. Now, I actually did a whole video unboxing this whole set, kind of going into it, but it's all on Blu-ray. There's some pretty damn cool things in here. It's like a little manor of a house that you open it up and has everything in there. So go check out that unboxing. It didn't get too many views, but I want you guys to check it out, and you guys can see the full unboxing over there. And it's coming down to the last thing I picked up this month, which I actually got a really good deal for this. So I went to Best Buy wanting to see if I told myself I didn't want to pre-order it. I said, if it's there, it's there. I'm going to pick it up. And it is actually the Batman collection, a 4-film collection, 1989 to 1997. And it has all 4 Batman films on 4K on Steelbook. Now, the thing about this is I'm showing you the Steelbook. I'll tell you a little bit of the story. I actually went to Best Buy knowing how much it was going to be. It was going to be like $90. I knew it. But I went in, and so I walked in, and I found it, and it was marked wrong. So I told someone, I was like, hey, I don't think this is the right price. And the guy goes, you know what? I'm going to give you it for a little bit cheaper. And he stole it, and it made it like I have to. Plus, it's also dented on the side, which kind of sucks, so they also kind of marked it down for that. So I'm glad I got this Batman collection, and actually I'm going to be watching the 1987 Batman today in preparation for the Joker and my Joker ranking of all the actors. But guys, that is my Blu-ray haul. That is my haul of everything I picked up in the month of September. Make sure to comment down below and let me know what your guys' favorite thing that I picked up. What is the favorite thing that you picked up? Let's share it. What should I pick up next month for October? What horror films should I pick up that you guys haven't seen that I have? If you guys think I don't have any yet, go browse and binge all my other Blu-ray hauls and go browse and binge my Blu-ray collection. But guys, seriously, thank you guys so much for watching. This is one of my most laid-back videos. I just love showing and talking about what I get because I do pick up a bunch of cool things, and I like seeing and hearing what you guys picked up as well. If you guys do any of these videos, make sure to link them down below as well so I can go check them out. Thank you guys again so much for watching this. Hit that like and subscribe button if you guys are new here. Check out Sandwich on Films down below. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. And guys, of course, go hit up those social media links. But of course, until next time, I'll make sure to see you guys Tuesday for the Joker review. Stay classy, everyone.